Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, back with another Kamihime project pre-event video. Now, as you can kind of tell, I'm still a little bit sick, so I'm going to make this kind of quick. In fact, my voice is going in and out, and I had a few other issues, but anyways, we're dealing with the Icarus event, which is a win one. And that said, you're going to probably want a fire team for extra damage, but they're not too good on healing. So personally, I say pick whatever team works best. Just don't pick Thunder because you'll take more damage that way. But here's what makes this important. This is a raid event, and of course, you know you can help with other people. There's going to be 2 items we use in order to get into the event, as per always. But here's the really interesting part. The SSR Eidolon this time around, it's a wind attack Eidolon, so your wind damage will go up, not the attack power of your wind characters. So, especially if you're using a wind team like I am, because wind is my second team and white is my main one, you're going to want this Eidolon, especially because of the fact that this is the first event Eidolon I've seen that goes up to 2,000 attack power. Now, the HP only goes up to 500. I think it's like 513, but the attack power goes up to 2,000. So you want that. And then the SSR weapon also goes up to 2,000 as well, but this is another Pride weapon. So, considering that you probably have the Wind Wheel, you should have 2 Pride weapons after this event if you're doing that. And the Pride weapons are actually pretty strong if your HP is low, so you gotta keep that in mind. They give you the attack boost regardless, but it's way better when your HP is lower, so it's a little bit of a risk thing. I would still try and get as much as possible because you can literally get, if you get all copies of both the Eidolon and the weapon, you can get 4,000 attack power off of this. That's pretty good. And then your wind team will get 45% wind attack. So, that's extremely good. Plus, I think Icarus' summon ability is triple rate increase as well, so that always helps. And then I haven't seen what the SR Kami does. We'll check that out later. But here's the big thing about this. Now, I'm not too sure about what goes on with standard, but quite frankly, if you've been leveling a bit, then you should be able to handle standard. For those that can't, just beware that with normal charge, you can get hit twice randomly, and then the raging charge will maintain their burst mode, meaning that will be harder to take them out of burst. So the raging mode is going to stay a lot higher. I think it also reduces your burst gauge as well. Where things get dangerous is in expert, where you'll start taking a huge amount of damage. I think it's enough to one-shot you if you're not careful. And then on top of that too, the overall raging charge hits everybody, so it's like your overall team gets hit. It puts overheating on the boss, which counts as a buff. So I don't know why that counts as a buff, but okay. But it also increases her attack power and also increases her chance of multiple hits. So you're going to have to debuff her twice in order to remove all that. At least the attack power part. Now, that same thing is going to happen on Ragnarok. But it seems like her strength goes up a lot as well. I think twice. I don't know. Looking at this. But the most dangerous thing is the fact that her normal charge is what you want to keep her out of, because the less HP she has, the more damage it does. Like a raging effect. Now, that said, you want to be very careful who you take into here. If you're going to have buff removal, then you're going to need 2 forms of it. Given my white team, I can set them up so I have Mordred with Chaos Magic and Soul with another one. So there's my 2 buff removals. But mainly, you're going to want to keep her in Raging, if anything, on Ragnarok. Raging and Stun. You got to get that normal burst out out of the way or you can get one-shotted. And on expert, be very careful with the normal burst on that one too, because it says even with fire attribute characters, you'll take 5,000 damage if you don't debuff it. So be careful. And as per usual, you get the normal stuff, like you get weapons, you get copies of the Adolan, you get gotcha tickets, same old, same old. But it's looking like a nice little wind arsenal, and then you get a thunder weapon too for releasing the Kamihime, who we're about to check out now. And be quite honest, she doesn't look too bad either. She looks kind of cute, but her skills is more important if you really want to be honest. Now, from what this is saying, she's got a damage nuker, but more importantly, she seems to have quite a few heals and buffs that really could play into this. We gotta see what it says down here. But for general overall thing is a 2 to 3 times multiplier, which I think is on par with the burst attack for SR characters. And then she can heal, put reflect on, which if I remember correctly sends damage back if she takes hits. And then buff attack and defense with continuous attack probability and grant overheat. So yeah, looking at this, I can't tell. I really can't tell. So I don't know if it's overall or single target, but she does seem like she could be a little bit interesting. So that's something to know. She's a excuse me, she's a decent self buffer if you ask me. But other than that, I don't know. But she's free, so I wouldn't complain. And then she got a resistance toward getting debuffed as well, so that helps. But that's all I got for this, guys. Like I said, making it short because I'm not feeling too well. But expect more Kamihime project. I didn't get any of the union fights off because I've been kind of out of it a little bit at the time, and then I had other things to take care of. But definitely going to get a raid fight of this because I'm probably going to do it with an offhand team, not the fire one. So that said, look forward to it, guys. But that's all for now, guys. Take care.